know what? I'll be all right. Not because I'm strong or tough or any of that crap. I'll be all right because I have to be. That's the world, ain't it? You crawl, you bleed, you survive. And for what? To get hit again, harder this time. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm stubborn, but I'm still standing here dragging this messed up soul of mine through one day to the next. People talk about pain like it's some poetic thing. Oh, it'll make you stronger, they say. It builds character. They don't know pain. They don't know the kind of darkness that eats at your insides, makes you hollow, leaves you screaming in your sleep. That's real pain, the kind that twists your guts until you're begging for it to end, but it never does. And you know what the worst part is? I don't even get to play. No, I gotta keep going. I gotta take every hit, every fall, and get back up, no matter how shattered I am. Because that's what warriors do, right? We survive. We endure. Even if every step feels like it's tearing us apart. I've been betrayed, beaten, scarred in ways nobody sees. People look at me and they see strength, they see courage. They see a man who can handle anything. They don't see the nights I've spent alone, fists clenched, trying not to scream from the weight of it all. They don't see the days where I can barely hold myself together, when every damn breath feels like a fight. They don't see that this armor, this mask, it's all just keeping the pieces of me from falling apart. I know there's no happy ending. I know that every battle I fight is just another step closer to the end. But here I am, standing in this hell, facing down whatever comes next, because that's the choice I made long ago. I chose to be the one who stands when everyone else falls, to carry the burdens no one else would. Even if it means losing myself along the way. You know how twisted that is? That my strength comes from all the broken parts of me. That every scar is a reminder of what I've survived, of the pain I've swallowed, and the hope I've crushed just to make it through another day. They say you can't fight the world forever. They say every man has his breaking point, but they don't know me. I don't break, I shatter, I bleed, but I keep going because the moment I stop, that's when it all catches up. That's when everything I've fought to bury rises up and tears me apart. So I don't stop. I keep fighting, keep clawing my way through this mess. And maybe one day, I'll find peace. Or maybe I won't. Maybe this is all there is. An endless fight. A battle against shadows and ghosts that never stay dead. So yeah, I'll be all right. Not because it's easy, not because I want to be, but because I don't have a choice. Because that's what warriors do. We carry on. Even when there's nothing left to carry, we take the hits, bear the scars, and we keep going. Even when it feels like we're carrying the weight of the world alone. Because at the end of the day, that's all we have. The strength to stand, the will to endure, and the silence of our own broken hearts, reminding us why we fight. You know what no one tells you about being strong? It's lonely. People think you're made of steel, that nothing can break you, so they leave you alone, thinking you don't need anyone, thinking you're fine. But strength, real strength, it's just a wall, a mask you put on, so they don't see the hurt underneath. They look at me and see a warrior. They don't see the man who's been dragged through hell just to stand here. And I swear, sometimes I wonder if it's all worth it. If any of this means anything, when every step forward feels like it's dragging me deeper into the dark. I used to think pain was temporary, that it would pass, that someday I'd be free of it. But I was wrong. Pain sticks to you, seeps into your bones, becomes a part of who you are. It changes you, makes you cold, hard, makes you look in the mirror and not recognize the person staring back. I tell myself I can handle it, that I can carry this weight. But damn, it's heavy, and no one gets that. No one understands what it's like to carry a burden so heavy. You're scared to even let it go, scared of what's left when the weight is gone. Sometimes I don't even know why I'm fighting anymore. What's the point of all this? Fighting, surviving, pushing through the pain. For what? People tell me to be strong, to hold on. But they don't see what I see. They don't feel what I feel. They don't know the darkness that wraps around you, whispers in your ear, telling you to let go, to give up. And maybe they're right. Maybe I should let go, let myself break. But then I remember. I can't. I made a promise to keep going, to fight, to survive, even if it kills me. And the truth is, I don't know if I'm living anymore. I'm just surviving. Waking up each day, putting on the armor, going through the motions. I don't feel alive. Not like I used to. Not like when I had something to fight for, something that mattered. Now it's just me and this darkness, this endless battle that doesn't seem to have an end. It's exhausting, you know? Fighting a fight that feels like it's never gonna end. But I keep going, because what else is there? What else can I do? People tell me to find peace, to let go of the past, to forgive. But they don't understand. How can I forgive a world that's taken everything from me? How can I find peace when every part of me is scarred, broken? They say time heals all wounds. But time's just another weapon, another enemy. Time doesn't heal. Time just teaches you how to live with the pain. And that's all I'm doing, living with it, surviving it, pretending like it doesn't hurt, even though it's killing me inside. And then there's the fear of stopping, of slowing down, of letting myself feel. Because once I let this armor crack, I'm afraid I won't be able to put it back together. But I'm afraid of what's underneath, of what I'll see in the pieces of me that I've hidden away for so long. People don't get that. They think I'm strong because I don't break, because I don't cry. But I don't cry because if I start, I might not stop. And maybe that's what scares me the most. So I keep going, keep fighting, not because I want to, but because I have to. Because that's all I know how to do. I don't know how to be anything else but a warrior. I don't know how to live without the fight. And maybe that's the saddest part of all, that I've spent so long fighting, I've forgotten how to live. I've forgotten what it's like to feel anything other than this pain, this endless, aching loneliness. But in the end, I tell myself it's worth it, that one day all this suffering will mean something, that one day I'll look back and understand why I had to go through all this. Maybe I'll find peace, maybe I'll find redemption, or maybe I'll just keep going, keep fighting until there's nothing left, until I'm just another broken soul lost in the darkness, fighting the war that can never be won. But even in the quiet, I can hear it. The doubt, the fear, they linger like shadows, whispering, tempting me to just give in. They tell me I've done enough, that I don't have to keep fighting. But that's not an option, is it? Because if I let go, if I lay down this armor and let myself rest, I know the darkness will swallow me whole. I can't afford to be weak, not now, not ever, because once you show the world your scars, they use them against you. They call it strength. But it's a prison, locking me into a fight that feels like it'll never end. I wish I could be different. I wish I could feel what other people feel, find joy, find peace. But all I see is this path of survival, this road that's paved with my own blood and sweat, leading nowhere. And every time I think I'm close to something real, something good, it slips away. Maybe I'm cursed to walk this road alone, to face the darkness with no one by my side. Maybe that's the price of being who I am, a warrior who knows only battle, who knows only pain. Sometimes, late at night, I wonder if anyone would even notice if I were gone. If all my struggles, all my battles have left any mark on this world. Or am I just another ghost, another shadow passing through, forgotten the moment I fade away? They call me strong, but what's strength worth if it's only seen in silence, in solitude? I've fought for so long, yet the emptiness remains, like a wound that never heals, a scar that never fades. But here's the thing about scars. They're proof that you survived. They're proof that you faced the fire, that you walked through hell and came out the other side. It's a meaningless fight. But if that's the price I have to pay to keep going, then so be it. I'll pay it again and again until there's nothing left of me, because that's what warriors do. We don't quit. We don't surrender. We keep fighting even when it feels like the world is against us, because sometimes survival is the victory. Sometimes just making it through another day is the greatest battle of all. To face the darkness, to rise from the ashes when the world thinks we're defeated. There's no glory in it, no applause, no one cheering us on. Just a quiet, stubborn resolve that says, I will not be broken.